Do you dream of writing a novel? And have you decided that this year is the year that you are going to make this happen? If so, then this video is for you. When most people make the decision to go from dreaming to writing a novel, they dive straight into the novel writing process. And this does seem like the most logical first step to take, but there's actually a step you need to take before you start writing or even panicking about whether you have any great writing ideas. And this first step is to define what success means for you. So what does defining success have to do with writing? When you consider what you want to achieve in a year or any sort of given amount of time, you must first define what that thing is that you want to achieve. And this is why it's appropriate for writing. When I look back in all the other areas of my life, when I've gone on to create or achieve something and I haven't taken the time to define what success means for me, I've gone on to create something or achieve something that isn't quite what I intended. I mean, it's sort of good and it's great, but I sort of get this sort of empty, sort of unfulfilled, this isn't really what I wanted feeling. And those moments when I've gone on to define what success means for me, I've gone on to achieve and think, yeah, this is what I want. And this is sort of how I feel in my writing career at the moment. Before I've gone and sort of created, you know, a business plan or anything, other crazy things like that. So I do create my writing like a business, but that's a topic for a different day. I sort of feel more fulfilled. But back to writing. What does success mean to you? What does it mean to have a successful writing career if that's what you want? Or do you want, or are you just wanting to tick something off your bucket list? And that's okay too. What's really important is that you define what it is that you really want. You know, do you want to make a living with your writing? Do you want to get to a place where you can quit your job and you have a sustainable income? And if that's what you want, that's okay. But you just need to get clear and really honest with yourself and say, this is what I want. The reason why I'm sort of really passionate about this and I want to mention it is I've listened to more than my fair share of interview with other writers and other authors, and I've spoken to a lot of other writers as well, and everyone seems to have, not everyone, I think that's a sort of over-exaggerated statement, but a lot of people tend to have this same sort of idea or notion, is that you can't make money, that it's not okay to make money through art or through something creative, and that's not true. You can actually make money writing fiction. There's only money in writing non-fiction. There is a lot of stories of people out there who sort of write fiction and sort of fail. Part of it has to do with is they don't define what it is they want. They don't get really clear, because once you get clear about what you really want from your writing career, you know what you need to do. If you want to make money from your writing career, that you know that you need to learn how to market a book and sort of reach readers. And suddenly that you're aware of, once you're aware of this is what I want, you can go down the correct path and essentially get the writing career that you really want. I guess the biggest takeaway from this video is if you just take a few moments out of your afternoon or whenever it is that you're watching this, and get super clear on what it is you really want and get clear on what you want from your writing career. Not what everyone else expects of you, but what you want. And if you sort of get to a place where you're sort of writing down my definition of success and you've just come up with a total blank, that's actually quite normal. It's quite normal for you to ask yourself, what do I want from this, and not have any answers. And that's actually quite a normal feeling, because very rarely are we truly honest with ourselves on that level. And if you sort of find that that's where you're at, the easiest way is to ask yourself more questions. Over on my blog, ameliahay.com, I have a blog post that is titled, what is your definition of success? And in that blog post, I go through a list of questions that you can ask yourself to help you paint a clear picture of what it is that you want in your writing career. And it's just up there for anyone to see. You don't sort of have to opt into your email address. It's just there for you to see. And if this is a resource that you particularly want, I'm gonna link it down in the description box below. So once you get clear on your definition of success, I want you to come back to this video and just write down in the comment section just a brief overview of what a successful writing career means for you. The reason why I'm sort of asking you to do this is for a couple of reasons. It's for you to sort of see it written down, and the other reason why is I sort of want to build a community of writers around this. Quite often writing can be lonely, and if you are a writer, the writers that I've met are introverts, and it could be because I'm an introvert and you tend to attract what you are. Quite often it could be a case of that, but most writers are introverts, and I want to sort of create a place where you can talk with other writers and talk about what success means for you in a way that's, you know, healthy. There is no right or wrong answers with this. It's just, what does success mean for you, and to help you sort of find other people who share your vision of what a successful writing career is. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you loved this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more videos like this, then hit the red subscribe button below. Thank you for watching.